What is man without the beasts? If all the beasts were gone, man would die of great loneliness of spirit. For whatever happens to beasts soon happens to man. All things are connected.
Ameri Safari Ranch is a designated black rhino breeding area. It is one of Zimbabwe's last remaining game ranches, and for the past 20 years they have been rearing and returning these endangered species to the wild. Last November, Amber, DJ and Sprinter were murdered. There were 3 adult black rhino, all shot dead by poachers. Amber was pregnant and due to give birth, but her perfectly formed fetus died with her.
When we did lose the rhino, every one of us felt this incredible loneliness. The whole pulse of Mary disappeared. The whole farm felt this loneliness, an emptiness. A spirit had gone, and a spirit of, an incredible spirit had gone.
Your black rhino, your white rhino are taking a hell of a knock at the moment because of the horn. There's a big market for it in the Middle East and in Asia. And by the country turning to the east, they've got ready markets. They don't go through the proper channels. So we've got big problems in this country.
Tatenda, who was orphaned by the killings, is now 8 months old and lives with the Travers family.
I felt ashamed that man can be so brutal to something so incredibly beautiful. I just think people don't live close to nature anymore. And to realise that we are humbled by living close to nature and how important it is in our lives. And it is our life. People have become destructive.
14 black rhinos have been killed by poachers in the last few months. Zimbabwe's rhino species faces extinction. This is only one part of a grim picture of the destruction of Zimbabwe's wildlife.
The people that orchestrate this, the poaching and the killing of the actual rhinos, you find it's linked to the hierarchy of the government and big commanders of the army. They're involved, they're behind it, because, we've traced a lot of the horn and it's being sold from here, from the army headquarters. They're making money on the expense of the wildlife, the ivory and the trophies. $65,000 US per horn, it's a lot of money. At the moment, it's too risky because of the security situation. We can't actually bring these people out into the open. We've reported to CITES, we've reported to a lot of groups around the world, but, when there's turmoil like this, nobody wants to poke their noses in it. So we've got an issue, we've got a problem. Until we've got law and order in this country, I don't think there's much hope for the wildlife. If these animals become extinct, what have we got to offer to the rest of the world? And ecotourism and tourism in any country in the world is the biggest foreign currency earner. And we need that money.
And Mary continues to protect the 4 remaining orphans under their care. They are heavily guarded by armed handlers day and night.
We owe it to this planet to protect the rhino, and each person owes it to the planet to protect our endangered species.
If we can preserve and we can protect, let's do it. Let's all pull together. Everybody has to play a part, otherwise we've got no chance at all.
But how many more innocent animals must suffer under the hands of man's greed? Waiting for the political climate to change may be too late to save this species.
Sorry, I didn't get that last message.
This is now 5 rhino in 2 weeks.
Is it also out of Lake Village?
Yeah. Nyash is at this point fighting for his life.
He's actually just
Again, brutality at its worst. A baby rhino standing by his mum in the middle of winter and poachers 4 men with weapons kill the mum, take the horn, and this little bubba goes to mum for protection and they just slash it with their demos. First, I think we've just got to go day by day and bless each day that we get through. Nyasha is in Shona, grace, mercy, and I hope we have mercy with Nyash.